guys, so today I wanted to show you a few products that have totally changed my beauty routine, hair routine, skincare routine for 2014. So let's just jump right into it because there's a lot of stuff. First for hair, I wanted to show you the L'Oreal Texture Expert Infinium to Regular Hold Working Spray. This is just a really light working spray. It really helps to control my frizz. It kind of keeps everything in place. I do have to set it with a strong hold finishing spray, but I really love this for when I'm curling my hair, styling clients, anything like that. Next I have the Big Sexy Powder Play. It's a volumizing and texturizing powder. It just says apply straight to the root of hair for instant lift, and that's exactly what it does. So I'll part my hair off a little bit to the left of my part, a little bit to the right of my part, and just sprinkle just a little bit and then flip my head over. Take my hands and fingers and just really work it into the root, and when you flip your head back over, you'll just see what an instant lift and hold that it'll give you all night or all day long. Okay, so next I have the Mascara Oil Light. It's the hairstyling elixir for fine hair. It says it shines, conditions, and protects with hemp and argan oils. This oil has completely changed my hair. I've used it probably every single time I've washed my hair for, I'd say, the past 1.5 to 2 years. I cut my hair off really short, probably a year ago, maybe a little less than that. And it has just completely strengthened it, made it grow, really helped with my split ends. So I strongly suggest the Mascara oil. Okay, so let's move into skincare. I do have a few products that I've recently tested out, and I will be doing a video kind of reviewing them and sharing with you my thoughts. But that will come in a later time. So now I wanted to show you the Simple Brand Cleansing Facial Wipes. These come in a few different types. There's an exfoliating kind that I really like, but I can only find them at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's really a hassle to drive all the way out there. So I just picked these up at my local grocery or Target or somewhere like that. But as you can see, these are empty. I just ran out of them today, actually. It says there no harsh chemicals, no artificial perfumes or dyes or anything that can upset your skin. So pretty much they're kind of like an all-natural wipe to take off your makeup or just cleanse any excess oil off of your face. I really like these. I use these on all my clients. If they come in and are getting their makeup done by me and they have, you know, any kind of oil or little mascara left over from the night before or whatnot. It's very gentle, non-irritating. I wouldn't say that I have sensitive skin, but if I did, I wouldn't have to worry because these really do work well on everyone. So I love those. Next, I'll move on to, I have one more skincare type product that I broke. I dropped it like the second day that I had it. So I'm really bummed about that, but I still use it, of course. It is the Lush Handmade Cosmetics. We finally got a Lush in Green Hills, and I was so excited because I see all of the YouTubers that I love, they use Lush, and finally Nashville is getting some higher-end stores and a lot of different fun stores, and I was super excited to get the Lush store. It's been one of my favorite stores that they've put in Green Hills Mall thus far. So this is the jar of Mint Juleps lip scrub. So I know that you can make your own lip scrubs and stuff like that, but often I just don't have the time to be making my own lip scrub, so it's easier for me to pay however much I do for this and just call it a day. But this is the Mint Juleps, and I know that there is a bubblegum and a popcorn flavor, but I don't really want popcorn flavor in the morning times because it makes me sick to my stomach. But the Mint Juleps is just a really nice light minty flavor, and it's not too sweet. It is made with sugar, but it just doesn't taste as sweet as the bubble gum. Just scrub and buff your lips to softness, lick off the excess, then apply your favorite Lush lip balm. I do not lick off the excess. I apply it directly to my lip from the jar on dry lips, and I'll just scrub and make sure I get the outer corners really well, and all around the perimeter of my lips as well, because you tend to get dry skin there also. Especially for my retin-A, it really dries out the corners of my mouth and my chin area, so I'll even drag it down to there sometimes as well. So I really like that. Okay, next is a brush that I've really been loving this year. Well, really for 2 years. I apply my bronzer with this. It is the MAC 129 SE. I'm not sure if this exact brush is still available. I don't know, but it's really soft, and I wish that I could do a close-up for you, but I can't because my camera is kind of far away. But the top part of it has a thinner layer of bristles. I guess they come up from the outer edges of the brush, and then on the inside there's like more dense, shorter bristles. So when I'm applying my bronzer or my contour or whatever, it's fairly skinny, so it gets right in the hollows of my cheeks. And I find that when I use this brush, it doesn't cake on the product. Like, it blends it out really nicely. So I really enjoy using this brush for my bronzer. I don't use it for blush because it gets too big of an area for my cheeks, so I usually just stick to using this for like a contour type brush. So that's the only brush that I have, but I'll move to face products now. In the summer, I discovered MAC Face and Body. I know that it's been a staple in most people's makeup bags or makeup kits for a really long time, but I just felt like it wouldn't give me enough coverage, so that's why I strayed away from it. But I was watching Pixie Woo's videos, and they tend to use this a lot, so I thought, I'll give it a try now that my face is tanner because it was summer and I really didn't have a lot of blemishes, so I gave it a try, and I absolutely love it. I think it is just one of the best products that MAC has on the market. I did get the smaller version. There's a quite larger version for, I guess, pro artists that use it on a daily basis, but I didn't want to get that because I didn't know if I would love it. But it is water-based, so it's really easy to blend out, and it keeps it nice and light on your skin, and you can build this up. I wouldn't say that it gives you quite a medium finish. I guess it depends on how dry your skin is. If your skin is absorbing a lot of the product, then maybe it would give you a lighter coverage than if your skin is more plump and hydrated. So I would really suggest keeping your skin really hydrated, and yeah, I really love it. And then the foundation that I use in the winter time and fall, kind of, when I'm not as tan and I'm starting to break out more. I tend to break out more in the winter time for some reason. I don't know why that is. But it's the Makeup Forever HD. And I know that a lot of these products are, you know, well talked about, and you probably know a lot about them. But these are just things that work for me and I've really enjoyed, and they're just total staples in my makeup kit. I have to have these, and I will forever be a customer of these products. But I use the Makeup Forever HD in 127. The only way that I can use this is if I use my damp beauty blender. Otherwise, it just cakes on your face. So you really want to make sure that you're using, I would say, a sponge applicator or a foundation brush that can really buff it in. This is a really great shade for me. Makeup Forever has tons of color selections for you to choose from, so I would suggest going to your local Sephora and getting matched to make sure you get the right shade. And it's just an all-around great foundation, so I really love that. Next is thanks to Jaclyn Hill. She pretty much convinced me that this NARS concealer was the best thing that ever happened in life, and it truly is. It is the perfect, it's almost like a whipped texture, and it has a little sponge applicator on the end that I'll just take it out and put it on the back of my hand and work with a either a wet beauty blender and to blend it out up under my eyes, around the corners of my mouth. It's just wonderful. My shade I use is medium 1 custard. I think that I got this in the summertime. Wintertime I get really pale in the face because I'm not in the sun. So I think I would need to use light up under my eyes. It's called the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It really is just radiant and beautiful and doesn't dry out my under eyes because I have severely dry skin. So I have to be careful what I put up under my eyes. But this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is just the bomb. So moving on to face powders. I kind of use something funny for contouring and bronzing. I have noticed that a lot of people that I watch on YouTube, they are using like a foundation powder for their contour, and I do that as well. I find that this MAC Studio Fix, it looks like this. You can see it comes with a sponge that I just dropped on the floor, but I really love this for contouring because it gives me just a little bit of extra coverage, because in the hollows of my cheeks right here, that's usually where I break out, so I need a little bit more coverage right there. So this is like the perfect consistency for me to kind of get a little bit more extra coverage right there, because I don't want to just apply tons and tons of foundation all over my face, just in the areas that I need it. So I really love this. My shade is NC45. Now when I self tan, it is a little bit light, so I probably need to get one that's just a tad bit darker. But all in all, I really love this product. It's super creamy, blends out like a dream. I just really love it. And then what I used on probably every single one of my brides this summer and fall is the Bobbi Brown, looks like this, Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. So the shade that I got was Golden Light. This isn't as creamy as the MAC Studio Fix or quite as heavy. This does sheer out really nicely, and it's good for pretty much every, I would say every light to medium skin tone. You can, I think there's like a shade or two darker, and maybe one that's lighter. I'm not too sure. I just knew directly which color I wanted to go in there and get. So anyway, like I said, I used it on almost every single one of my brides this summer, and they just absolutely loved it. Everyone loved their base of their makeup and would ask me what I used. Okay, so moving on to blush. I had one blush this year that stayed in my makeup kit from the beginning of summer all the way until now. I'm still wearing it. It's what I'm wearing today on my cheeks. It is the MAC Melba blush. And again, thanks to Jaclyn Hill. Of course, she's one of my favorites. Probably y'all's as well. Oh great, I just made a dent in it with my fingernail. It's just a great peachy tone. Again, I used this on a lot of my brides this summer. I mean, you guys probably own MAC blushes. They blend out really well. Yeah, so I just really loved it, and it definitely was a well-used blush, and it's barely even gone, and I've probably used it most every day and sometimes twice a day if I'm doing clients. So yeah, I really have enjoyed the Melba by MAC. Okay, I think now we're getting down to the end of my products. I think I have about 5 left. I'll move on to eye products. I have 2. The first one is, well, I guess the first one I discovered when I worked at Babe Beauty Bar in Franklin. They carry the Face Stockholm products, and when an artist came, or I believe she was an educator, I'm not sure, but she was so sweet and taught us so much about the line. I got a little gift bag from her, and it had this precision eyeliner in it. It's a felt tip marker eyeliner, comparable to the Stila or Kat Von D, you guys know. So it's quite a long felt tip. I'm not sure if you can see how long it is from this far away, but It really just glides on so easy. It's really, really black. I'm wearing it today. It creates the perfect wing, and it's just really, really, really awesome. You guys really need to check out this face.com. I've had this a really long time, and it still hasn't dried out. It still works like a charm. I really was impressed with it. So that is the face.com Precision Liner. I'll tell you the color. It is colorless, apparently. It's just black. Really black. Super black. Okay. My last eye product has been probably top 5 favorite of the entire year. So Chanel Le Volume mascara, and I think this is just black. I think they have a blackest black, I'm not sure. But the wand looks like this. Hopefully, again, you can see the tip at least. So it is volumizing. It keeps my curl on my lashes when I curl my lashes if I'm not wearing falsies. It provides the thickest volume. Like my eyelashes were growing out really well when I was using the new lash, and then they started to, of course, come out like lashes do. And they started to get a little sparse, and I kept noticing, like, gosh, I wish I could just find a mascara that would just put all those little babies back in there. But this one really just works. It's like magic. It's like it's a magic mascara. I really, really, really love it. It's so black. It really coats every single lash. It gives me volume, like I said, and length, and everything I've ever wanted in a mascara is right here. It is terribly expensive, but it is so worth it to me, and I will continue to purchase this throughout 2015. Okay, now finally for my favorite products, we'll get into lips. I did a blog post about this, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, but it is the Strip Down Lip Liner by MAC. It's just a really great neutral. It is a brown toned liner. I would do a swatch for you, but number one, I'm pretty sure you've already seen it because it has been in the MAC collection for a while. But anyway, I just really, really love this for a base for my lipsticks. It works well with pretty much all of the colors that I wear besides my reds. And my favorite thing to put on top of it is Japanese Maple. This is also in my blog post that I posted a few weeks ago. Super creamy. I believe it's a cream sheen. Yeah, cream sheen. So I never need a gloss with it. I know that Lisa D1 posted on her video, I think it was last Friday or the Friday before, that she tried it out, and I think she did like it, so thank you, Lisa, for that. Be sure to check out her channel. I'll post it down below. So I really, really enjoyed, I think the past 3 photo shoots that I've done, or maybe 2, I've worn this. So I'll post a few pictures at the end of this so you can see the lip combo. But the next one that I love is called Velvet Teddy by MAC. It's a little, it's kind of mauve-y to me. It's a matte. It does dry out my lips, so if I'm wearing it, I have to make sure I've really exfoliated my lips, applied a balm underneath, and then I can put this on and wear it all night long. To me, MAC lipsticks don't last forever, but they last pretty well. So you don't need like a lip primer or anything like that. But the Velvet Teddy is just stunning. It is one of my favorite colors that MAC has put out for lipstick. I wish almost that it was like a satin, or I wouldn't want it in a cream sheen, but if it were in a satin, I would be one happy camper, because the matte, sometimes I'm like too lazy to exfoliate my lips and I really want to wear it, but I'm like, gosh, I can't because it's going to look terrible with dry lips. So anyway, but I really love it, and these two have been my go-tos all year long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you again very soon with product reviews. And in the meantime, be sure to check out my blog at www.arielsnyder.com. Thank you so much. Bye.